So I'm Francisco Mendez here with the Rampage, and I'm here rambling with Tyler Rodriguez, a senior at Lodi High School, and I'm just here to talk to you about like how's your high school going? How is these 4 years at the high school like been for you?
I don't have much to complain about. I mean, I don't really think anyone likes doing like the projects and the essays and stuff like that, but I really think that like the relationships I've made, not with just other students, but with the teachers as well, it just makes the whole experience more enjoyable.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't probably appreciate the teachers they're given throughout the years, and like that's such a big impact. And like in high school, in my opinion, just forming those bonds with your teachers, and it kind of transforms you. It makes you realize like what you're interested in, what you're not. And what would you say has been like your most transformative year in Lodi High School?
I think I don't know if it's a specific year, but I'd probably say from sophomore to junior year, just for the fact that you kind of go from like the introductory to high school to like kind of like you're kind of thrown with like all this like apply for colleges, and you have the PSAT, the SAT, the PARC, So I mean, transformative academically, I think it's definitely a sophomore to junior. So.
Yeah, I feel like just there's something about that like big simple step of going from an underclassman to an upperclassman, and like just an attitude change. Like there's just a surge of confidence, and as I was saying before, you just kind of like you're finally discovering that you're finding your footing. You're
Right.
realizing that life isn't just going to be high school or anything. High school's going to end at a point, and you have to realize what you want to do.
I think also, not to cut you off or anything, but I think junior and senior year is a great way. I mean, it definitely helps to prepare for the real world. I mean, definitely a lot more than you know in sophomore and freshman year. So that's another thing. It's just like preparing yourself for life in general.
Yeah. And just going off that life into it, I feel like just everyone strives to find that one thing that they're like interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And would you say you have found that yet? Like just something that you can find yourself waking up every morning just happy to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in photography and filmmaking. Anything with a camera, really, I'm pretty much interested in. So, I mean, I'm really passionate about photography. I post on Instagram, and I have a website and stuff like that. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that every day. Just going out to like a park or somewhere with a lot of like bright lights or pictures, like bright lights and like good sceneries and backdrops, and just finding like a good spot to take a picture. I wouldn't mind doing that every day.
So do you go out of your way to find these places, or do you just allow them to find you?
Most part they found me, because I don't usually go out and like let's go take some pictures. It's more of like me hanging out with friends or me going somewhere with my family, and like like I see something that's like that would make a good picture, so then I take it, and then so I don't really go out of my way. But I feel like if I were to pursue that more after college, I'd probably start doing that more, especially if it's my job.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's become a slight issue where everyone does everything just to put it in front of the camera, just so that everyone else can see. Like you have people going to concerts just to hold their phone the entire time.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to talk about. All you LHJ students, if you go to a concert, no one wants to see your blurry concert footage, especially if you're holding the phone like this and we can't even see what's going on. Like I get it, you're excited, might be a good concert, but enjoy the moment and like don't look at it through your phone. Just be in the moment instead of posting your blurry footage on Snapchat, because no one wants to see that.
It's a very educational PSA from Tyler Rodriguez.
Of course.
Let's talk about your social media. Like, you mentioned you had a website. Like,
Yeah.
Would you like to just find that out there?
I mean, yeah, I made it like 2 weeks ago. It's nothing too fancy right now. It's just like there's like an About Me page, and there's like a portfolio full of pictures I've taken. So, I mean, it's nothing too big just yet. I mean, probably once I start really getting into photography, I'll probably update that a lot more, but it's nothing too big.
Okay. So you said you don't have anything on there yet, do you?
No, I have some photography pictures on there, but it's nothing like, it's not complete yet. It's probably like 50% done. Like I'll add pictures eventually as I take them, and it's a work in progress right now. So.
I mean that's a great thing, honestly, that you found something that you like genuinely enjoy. That a lot of people just don't have yet, and they have to find that throughout high school. And you've reached your senior year, but you finally you found your passion.
Yep.
Yeah. So you used to make short videos.
Yeah.
I heard. Would you like to talk about that at all?
Yeah, I mean, I used to make short films on YouTube. I don't do it anymore. But the main reason why I don't do it anymore is because I like when I travel to take films. So like, I shot a short film in New York not too long ago. That was actually my last video. I did one in Florida when I went to Florida, and I like filming new places, and the thing about YouTube is that if you want to grow, you have to be consistent, and that was my problem, because I don't travel as often as I like to, so I couldn't be consistent with my uploads. And I don't think anybody wants to see like the same footage from the same places over and over again in New Jersey, so that's why I like taking video when I travel, and I know I wouldn't grow if I didn't travel as often and record footage, so that's why I just kind of cut it off for now. I mean, I might come back one day, you never know, but yeah, as of right now, it's not happening anymore.
I mean, I genuinely hope so. And I mean, about that whole finding new places, it's all about perspective.
Yeah.
Like, if you can record something and put it in this perspective that no one has seen before, it really just becomes just this whole different place. Like, it's kind of like seeing somewhere where you have family from another town come over, or another state, rather, and they just see the world so differently. Places that you see as like just everyday mundane places, there's just something so new and different about it.
Yep.
Do you have recalling like experiences just like being put somewhere that it was so just shocking to you, just so different that you just thoroughly enjoyed?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I actually went to the top of Mount Washington. I don't know what state that's in. Sorry, but it was on top of a big mountain. I think it was like, I don't know if it's 100,000 or 10,000. I really don't know. It was high, So I was on top of a mountain pretty much, and overlooking like the bunch of mountains and plains and other, what's the word I'm looking for, like foliage, all the trees. It was a nice view.
Like
So.
SAT word. Speaking about SATs and testing, like, have you decided on any school you'd like to go to, or just post high school plans in general?
Ideally, I'd love to go to Bergen for 2 years to get my general education, and then Montclair for 2 years for either. I'm not sure if I'm going to do filmmaking or photography if I do go to Montclair, but I'm probably going to lean towards photography just because I have more of a passion for that, honestly. But I enjoy doing both. But yeah, Bergen for 2 years and then Montclair if everything works out.
And would you say you have any like idols when it comes to photography? Anyone specifically that's like just brought your attention to it and made me think, yeah, I want to do this?
Well, I follow a couple of Instagram photographers, but no one in specific. But anytime I follow a lot of them, so every time they post a new picture, it always gives me an idea of something I could do, or something I'd like to do. But if we're talking about filmmaking inspiration, probably Casey Neistat, who's like pretty much the most famous filmmaker on YouTube. So I mean, I enjoy watching his videos, and I've been watching probably like a year now. I've been watching his videos, and I've watched pretty much every single one. So learning his camera movements, and just like it's inspiring to learn that like someone who came from nothing can actually be something like him. So just one of us.
That's a great thing, just finding a mentor. I feel like not enough people like throughout high school find that, and they just kind of go their own way, or they find it in the wrong form. Like how would you say, just follow people on social media, just like, oh, they're doing crazy stuff, I want to do crazy stuff too.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of just, it gets excessive after a while. You can see I'm doing very bad at this.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm doing this good, but I'm not complaining.
So great, that's all it is.
Yeah, probably.
How's your senior year been? Like, are you just nervous going into your senior year? Excited?
More excited than nervous. I mean, obviously I'm nervous about all this prepping for college. So I mean that's a little overwhelming. But I mean, I've been told by pretty much everyone who's graduated high school to enjoy senior year because it goes by fast. So I'm really trying to live in the moment. But also at the same time it's a little stressful because, like I said, with all the colleges and stuff like that. So no, but I'm gonna do my best to enjoy it. Just make the best of it. That's all you can really do. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's never really like a mid-ground. You either hear stories of people who are just so focused on like school their senior year that they forget to enjoy everything, or people that are just kind of going off doing whatever they want and then realizing like, hey, what do I do now? I'm just kind of left here.
Because like you can never come back to senior year. I mean, unless you get left back, but no one wants to do that. But
you don't want to do that.
So that's why everyone's telling me to live in the moment because it goes by fast. So you're never going to be back here again, so you really got to, like I said, make the best of it.
Yeah, just appreciate just the environment you're in, because this is a very unique environment that you don't really see outside of high school. Yeah. And are there any like events that you are particularly looking forward to, like just going into your senior year?
I'm excited for prom. I'm actually undecided if I'm going or not, but I probably will end up going. There's homecoming, it's Powder Puff coming up soon. Sorry, English is hard sometimes. So yeah, Powder Puff's coming up, and then I'm sure there'll be a couple of dances throughout the year. So there's definitely things that can separate doing work and having fun in the school that can make it more enjoyable. So looking forward to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm really like glad actually you mentioned a lot of like in-school activities. I feel like a lot of seniors and juniors, just in general nowadays, see everything as corny. They don't want to support anything.
Yeah.
Do you have any opinions on that?
I mean, you can't really be that close-minded. I mean, like, what's the worst that can happen? You know, you try it out and you don't like it. Okay, move on to the next thing. And if you do like it, then you know you have a new interest. So I mean, you're really not losing much. Just like take a chance every now and then. You can't hurt anybody.
Okay. Like, it was really great talking to you, Tyler. Do you have any like final thoughts you want to leave with just
No, I
anyone
think
in my life?
that sums it up.
Thumbs it
I'm
up.
glad I was winning, by the way. So
Yeah, I guess you could say you won, even though.
yeah, I'll take the W. It's fine.
So would you like to plug your Instagram, your website, just have anyone.
Yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at TYLRRODZ. It's my name abbreviated, but since my name is kind of generic, I had to kind of, you know, get rid of that E. So yeah, that's my Instagram, and then my website, I think, is TYLRRODZ. It's my Instagram, .wixsite.com/the Instagram name again. So if you want to check out my work on there, it's on there as well.
Nope, that was a great time. It was
Thanks for having
great
me.
speaking to you.